this morning, continuing all day in our newscasts and on our social and digital platforms. The CBS 12 News I-Team is continuing our coverage of guardianship abuse and potential reform here in Florida.
You really feel for the people involved here, as the exploitation of the elderly and the disabled under this system is an issue we've been covering for months. And now we have an update on one of our first stories on this topic, a Treasure Coast man who got out of his guardianship and is now working to change the system that controlled his life for years.
Here's I-Team investigator Danielle DeRoss.
Michael Lincoln McCrate's story is a beacon of hope for anyone placed in a guardianship who doesn't belong under someone else's control. And now he's fighting to keep other people with developmental disabilities out of the system. Michael McCrate calls this part of Port St. Lucie his thinking spot. And lately, he's been thinking about how far he's come since he got his life back.
I think about that every single day. People know me everywhere in Port St. Lucie.
Last year, he shared his story with the I-Team, how he lost all of his rights to a court-appointed guardian when he aged out of the foster care system.
Why am I here? Why did I deserve this?
Michael has a disability, but is hardly incapacitated. Forced to live in this group home with no phone, no internet, and no access to his own money, he hatched a plan to get free. He smuggled in a disposable cell phone, hid in a closet, and called Disability Rights Florida. A lawyer there helped him petition the court for a reevaluation, and Michael became the first person in Florida to end his guardianship under a new model called supported decision-making. Now a team of trusted adults helps him make certain decisions, but he's living a completely independent, free, and full life with a girlfriend, a promotion at work, and a busy calendar as an advocate for Floridians with disabilities.
Every person with a disability deserves to have that chance, not just be thrown into guardianship and take their rights away.
Michael, it's good to have you here with us today.
He's on a state task force to reform Florida's guardianship system, and he's working with a coalition called I Decide to pass legislation which would require judges to consider supported decision-making for people with disabilities before resorting to a guardianship. When the bill came up in a legislative committee, so did Michael's name.
Michael Lincoln McCrate is from my community in St. Lucie County, and when I was running for office, he called me one day and said, I'd like to talk to you about supported decision-making. I'm a person with disabilities. Supported decision-making has made a huge difference in Michael's life. And I'm sure that with favorable votes today, that we'll move through committees and better lives will be had.
I never thought that my name would be in a committee session, talked about lawmakers in front of a whole bunch of committee members. I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Michael is getting other recognition for his efforts as well. He recently won the Idelio Valdez Leadership and Advocacy Award from the Florida Developmental Disabilities Council. He says with every award, accomplishment, and recognition, it proves the people wrong who put him under a guardianship. And he hopes those things will also inspire change for others.
It shows how much I can actually grow and actually accomplish things. And it shows how other people with disabilities can also do the same thing.
We have an update on that bill for supported decision-making and news about other legislation being considered right now in Tallahassee that could overhaul the state's guardianship system. We'll take a closer look at those potential breakthroughs coming up on CBS 12 News tonight, starting at 5 o'clock. Danielle DeRoss, CBS 12 News.